we are back here at Hobby Life with our guest Joseph here to talk to us about calligraphy.
So since we already started on the nibs, can you tell us how you maintain these nibs
Your
or the
materials.
brushes?
Oo,
Yeah.
ganun.
Well, for nibs kasi, normally pagka new, when you just bought it, so actually there is an oil to it. So what you did, an oil, yeah,
Okay.
may oil yon. So when you try dipping it sa ink and then you try to write it, medyo it's not quite beautiful. It turns out
Okay.
not quite beautiful
That's when
because
you buy it.
yeah, that's when you buy it. Kasi there's an oil to it. So what you need to do is actually some calligraphers do yung saliva nila.
Alin?
Actually, when you
Ay,
look in old cartoons or movies,
they dab it on
On
their
their tongues.
tongues.
Yeah, but then
Okay.
there are other ways like use acetone or
Mm-mm.
alcohol to
Pero hindi ba parang,
remove it.
I don't know, parang intense man yun pag alcohol pati acetone kasi I know for one na medyo,
It's usually metallic, right?
oo,
So, hindi mo
yeah.
But then it's fine naman. Kumbaga just put some water to it para lang matanggal yung oil niya.
oil. Pero with the brushes,
But with the brushes kasi, actually walang masyadong ginagawang maintenance sa kanya. It's more of, sometimes kasi sa brush, may ano siya, minsan masyado na siyang
ay yung parang nakaspread
nakaspread
diba?
na.
Oo, I remember that.
But then the good thing with these brushes kasi, actually with SIG, it's hard, it's okay, it's very
Durable?
durable.
Compared
Masave
to
naman.
so what's yung lifespan of a nib?
Well, for the nib kasi normally I change my nib mga 6 months to a year depending on how much I use it.
So case to case basis, malay mo yung someone who does it for a living may have to change it parang every 3 months yata,
Mm.
di ba?
So how about these? How long do they last?
Oo.
Considering my ink.
Actually, yung mga ink-based brushes kasi normally ano yan, like a year or minsan may 2 years pa nga ako na brush eh.
Oh.
Usually those last me like 3 months.
Yeah, it
So,
depends on how
on the person
yeah.
talaga.
Paano ginagamit?
Considering na I draw a lot.
Oo nga,
So,
and then
I-
you do a lot of shading, so for sure.
1
For
month,
sure,
2
1 month yung
months.
mawawala sa kanya.
So, actually, we'd like to show another picture. Can you,
Ayun, Happy
Happy
Mother's
Mother's Day.
Eye, pretty.
So,
And
this is actually your work. Is the photo also yours?
Well, in this example naman, I just got a free photo.
Okay.
Yeah. But then I normally do
also do your own photos.
do my own photo and embed my calligraphy in it.
Also, you do photography too?
I also do photography.
So, you mixed media na yung dating dito.
Ah.
Ang
So, actually, how do you embed it? Like, do you print the photo first and then draw over it?
Actually, one good thing about it kasi with the phones we have right now, yung mga applications, I do with that kind of calligraphy example or that photo, I use two applications. So one is the scanner, the cam scanner application. So wherein I just photograph my calligraphy. And then I import it sa phone ko. Tapos I use PixArt
Oo.
for the photo manipulation.
So, you just kind of paste it all together.
Yeah, I just paste it.
Because of technology.
Yeah,
Because now
actually,
technology makes everything easier.
while I was looking through the photos, I actually thought you printed it. You went all the way through printing it.
Oo
in
nga.
Before nung hindi pa uso or hindi pa nare-release yung mga ganung apps.
Hindi pa
I normally do that. I mean, I scan it. Minsan ine-edit ko pa Photoshop.
Yeah, because
Oo
that's
nga.
the usual case.
Yun talaga yung, I guess, first thing na gagawin natin if ever hindi pa available yung mga ganito eh.
Yeah.
So, what are the common problems calligraphy enthusiasts face?
Well, common problems. minsan yung ink flow pagdating sa normally sa ano yan, sa mga nibs natin, sa mga pointed calligraphy. Uh, yun nga, yung ink flow niya, hindi mo kontrolado yung ink flow. So, that's one. Another thing is yung mga spacing, minsan masyadong nagmamadali ka and stuff.
How do you think about the spacing while you're writing?
Oo
Or
nga.
hindi ko.
Actually, one way is to have a guide talaga. 'Di ba? There is a saying na if a good draftsman does kumbaga write a line.
Oh,
So before you go into the project talaga, parang gumagawa ka muna ng pencil line art
Yeah,
mo
the pencil. You pencil it first. Kumbaga yung the what do you call this? The range 45 degrees line. Tapos may spacing, correct spacing.
so we know that you've started, well, you actually just started knowing that you had a talent at 10 years old. But when did you
Oo.
start formally
Oo
in
nga.
calligraphy?
Well, I formally start like 2014.
This is when the calligraphy boom happened.
Yeah, the calligraphy
dito
boom
sa
happened.
Philippines, di ba?
Oo. That time kasi I just saw my fountain pen. It was given to me by a friend. Then dinala ko siya sa office, and then my boss saw me writing with that fountain pen, and then the next day he brought his fountain pen. Then that started the boom that started the calligraphy for me and for my boss as well.
So nag-start kayo
Oo nga.
together?
So kayo dalawa naging
Nag-start
hobbyist
namin,
sa
oo,
office.
So
cool.
we normally exchange ideas and writings, ganyan.
So
yun.
these writings are usually sayings or parang-
Normally sayings. Yung boss ko, ang ginagawa niya is more on mga German phrases.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a
Hindi
different
pa nga natin
level.
maintindihan.
Yun nga eh,
no?
di ba? Yung mga, tapos yung mga font niya, like mga Fraktur, yung mga Unschall,
Oo.
yung mga
Ay.
medieval, yung mga
Oo.
early fonts talaga, or early
So
types.
gothic din ba yung style niya?
Gothic yung style niya.
How about your style? Yours is more...
I do copper plate when I write.
Copper plate.
Copper
Is that
plate
the
and-
same? Yun ba yung ginagawa mo din sa works mo ngayon?
This one, yung mga freehand siya, freehand brush.
Okay. Freehand. So yung copper, ano yan?
Copper plate is more on for the pointed nibs.
Okay.
So you don't usually use these brushes?
Before I didn't start with the brush calligraphy. But then nung nag-ano na ako, sabi ko
It's cheaper.
I do have it's actually I'm more inclined in using brush than using mga pointed nibs or yung mga fountain pen.
Pero you're able naman din to...
I'm
Do
able
that.
to create naman.
So how much have you spent so far? Like, if you sum up all your equipment.
Oo nga.
Ah,
This is the question the guests usually have
Previously,
trouble
yeah.
answering talaga.
oo.
As enthusiasts or hobbyists in general, that's
Mhm.
something, common problem we all face.
Having to afford it.
Mm.
So, yun, how much sa tingin mo na ang nagastos mo sa hobby mo?
Well, kasi I do hoard brushes. Especially brushes. So, siguro like 20,000, 30,000
Oh.
for the brushes.
For the
and
brushes alone.
Actually, for all. For the
Even
whole,
the papers and...
the papers, the fountain pens that I have.
My
Actually,
God.
I haven't brought those things kasi
Ano,
I
they're too
lost it eh.
I thought sabihin mo na
That's the
precious.
thing that I lost.
And
The whole
is this
the whole
the
pencil
whole set?
case. Oh, that's
Oh
worth
my
like
So you're
20.
starting again?
Yeah, I'm starting again.
When did you lose them?
Like November of last year.
Medyo fresh pa.
Medyo ano pa siya.
So slowly getting back
I'm
into
slowly
Oo
getting
nga.
back.
Choosy ka ba? Are you choosy with the brands you get din ba? Or kahit whatever, tinetestingan mo ba yan before buying?
Yeah, I test it before buying. Pero ako, mas trusted ko na yung isang brand, which is the Zig brand.
Dizzy.
I noticed it. There's a lot of zigs here.
Yeah,
Oh, yan.
If you
almost
see,
all of
these
my
are all zigs.
all of my brushes are Zig.
Yun nga,
So
oo.
yun. Kasi it's durable talaga. Kasi kahit even if you bend it, even if you press hard, hindi siya kagad nasisira.
I noticed you have the watercolor brushes also
Oo
with
nga.
you.
Yeah, I do have watercolor brushes.
So usually we put water in that. That's a portable watercolor brush.
Yeah.
But for calligraphers, do they put the ink directly or do you use watercolor
do you
or
separate
different
it
ink?
din? Oo.
You have a plate. You have a color plate. So yung you remember dun yung mga yellow watercolor, di ba
Ayun.
ganon?
Yung
When
nakikita natin
when we were
nung
in
childhood natin.
elementary,
oo. Dapat lahat may
So
ganun
it's
eh.
similar to that. But then nowadays merong mga mas magagandang brand or
Ngayon
klase ng
nag-boom nga siya, di ba?
nag-boom na siya.
It
So,
actually boomed together with calligraphy. Like all the
Oo.
hobbies concerning crafts boom sometime 2013,
Actually,
2014.
oo, pansin ko nga din. Na everyone's just starting out talaga ngayon eh. Ang interesting nga kasi yun nga, all these hobbies are coming out and all these people are finding out about them.
Do you use calligraphy to tell stories? Yes or no?
tell stories, yes, about myself.
Ayun,
Self-expression
salamat
siya.
sa nagdala
More on
ng ballpen.
self-expression. What I do kasi when I'm frustrated, I normally jumble words. I love jumbling words.
Oo.
Whether it's maybe a lyrics, maybe a phrase, ganyan. So yun nga, when I stumble when I see a roadblock, ganyan, sa ginagawa ko, I normally write like a few words, one word,
And it makes
depending
such
on
a
the
big
depending on
impact.
the expression or depending on the mood that I have.
Oo nga. Pati kung if you look at it, the way he controls it, parang it also needs to be done with a calm mind. So talagang kailangan, you're conditioning yourself na parang wag kang mainis. Wag kang mainis.
Pero
Yung
yung
ganun.
other sample about the pen, parang
Ay,
naiinis siya
yun
eh.
nga. Oo nga. Ang sad nun eh.
So we're going to have to pause for another break. We'll be back with Hobby Life.
We'll be back. Don't change.